Yep. Yep, loud and clear. So here we go. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's just it's the old school format of getting these streams done. But nevertheless, it is round 13 of the season. 2 rounds to go after this, and we are at the Temple of Speed at Monza for the Italian Grand Prix. 15 drivers with it's just 15 drivers here this evening, so I'll get into that shortly. But with me in the commentary box, as always, is the boss of the league himself, Mr. Cesar Lopez. Cesar, got your audio included?
Yeah, it's supposed to be included. Yeah, it is.
Right,
it's fine, true.
Okay.
Hello,
Right,
thank you very much for welcome, Kenty.
Yes, here we go. Temple of Speed. This is a classic circuit. It's another firm fan favorite on the calendar.
Yes, it's going to be interesting because last night at definitely I bet on the safety car in the first lap a lot of points, and I lost a lot of points in the safety car in lap 1. So let's see if this race gets me the points back. But we'll see. I don't know. It's X1. It's the top tier, but it's Monza. It's turn 1 carnage. So
Indeed.
we'll see how it works.
So we're just going through. So we've got 15 drivers. Zola has just informed us that 3 drivers might be in during qualifying. We'll see how that plays out. So I'll quickly go through the lineup as we're on board with Ultimate going through the Retrofilio chicane. You've got Sasha, Bullbeast, Kellis Jackson, Zola, Ledger, Fletch, Mon, Waddington, Wax, JBL, Hurricane, Henku, Jay, and Ultimate. No sign of our championship leader path as of yet.
And that is interesting.
He might be joining during qualifying, but we'll see if he is actually available this evening. The interesting part about it all is the fact that the championship could be wrapped up tonight. I've just quickly gone through the permutations based on the standings that I have. If Path shows up tonight, he needs to outscore Penku by 20 points to win the title as Ultimate invalidates his lap, which is a little unfortunate.
By 20 points?
Yeah, 20 points to ensure whatever happens. And oh goodness me! Oh my word!
That's a huge accident.
Oh, that's a huge accident there for Wax. That is, and his car is actually upside down. Thankfully, he's okay. But my goodness me, that was a scary accident. The Sky Chicane has caught out so many people over the course of the weekend, and there's another name to add to that list.
What's the weather? So if you can tell us the weather, that would be good. Because some drivers, I'm confused. Some drivers are on interns, some are wet, some are soft, some are mediums. I cannot tell by that.
It's not the first time we've seen this happen throughout XRL, believe it or not, because with the fact there's only 15 in the lobby at the moment, it means that all 15 are guaranteed to go through. Apart from Max, who just got wiped out at the Ascari.
Max, you had a very easy Q1. That was a very easy Q1 session. Well, trying to fit the setup could be tricky.
Yeah, indeed. So what Path needs effectively is he needs to. There we go. Ultimate across the line of 119.7. Path needs at least second place with the fastest lap and a penalty-free race, and hope that Penku doesn't score any points to guarantee he wins the title. But if Path does win the race, tonight, he will need Penku to finish no higher than 8th to wrap up the title.
Yes, But also, don't forget about Ultimate. He's only 7 points behind Penguin. Ultimate's win last race.
Mathematically, Ultimate is still in the championship hunt.
Yeah, that's crazy. Because his last win in Mexico put him there. He wouldn't be there if he didn't win their last race.
Yeah, and Renault are the Constructors' champions after winning the title last week. But for Penku to stay in the championship hunt, he needs to outscore Path by 8 points to ensure the championship goes on to France next week. And for Ultimate to stay in the battle, he needs to outscore Path by 16 points. Because of the fact that Path has more race wins than Ultimate this season, and Penku for that matter. The fact that Path has more wins than Penku and Ultimate and Penku are going to need to beat Path on points from here on out.
Yes.
As JBL comes across the line with a 119.7. Path needs to outscore Penku by Penku needs to outscore Path by 8 points, and Ultimate needs to outscore Path by 15 points to ensure that they are both still in the championship hunt heading into France next week.
I think this is the closest we have championship, or maybe last season. What do you think? No, this has been the most because it's 3 drivers.
Yeah, with 3 rounds to go, we've still got 3 drivers in the hunt for the title. And on a more serious note, folks, the world of motorsport has been touched with some sadness today, following the death of Moto3 rider Jason DePasquier. He had a horrific crash at Mugello earlier today, and sadly passed away due to his injuries at the age of just 19.
This moment, and we could probably do a 1 minute of silence at the.
Yeah, so we are definitely going to be doing a 1 minute silence today, and I've just seen that there's only 14 drivers in the lobby, because the timing screen is not showing the number 11. Meanwhile, Mon meanwhile is just coming through the 2 Lesmos, and he's now heading up towards the Ascari chicane, named after 2-time F1 champion Alberto Ascari, champion in 52 and 53, and Mon in Validate. So we've got Hurricane starting his lap. We've got Hurricane coming through the Ratifilio chicane. Now on to Curva Grande. What can he pull out of the bag here?
Let's go to beer bag.
Yeah. Bit of a lock up there heading into the Della Rosa chicane. Shouldn't have too much trouble. And Mon has a qualifying ban, so he'll not be taking any part. He'll not be setting any laps. He is guaranteed to go through, but he won't be setting any laps in Q1 or Q2. Got about 7.5 minutes to go. The fact that Path hasn't shown up yet, this is a golden opportunity for Penku and Ultimate to start closing the gap on him heading into France next week. As Hurricane comes across the line, what's his time going to be? A 19.009. Wellington has invalidated, so he's coming into the pits. And yet, confirmation from Zola. Confirmation from Zola. Path is not racing today. Path is officially not racing today. This is going to be a massive game changer if Ultimate and Penku can close the gap. A 1-2 for them will bring them right back into the championship hunt. That is huge. That is really unlucky for Waddington. Waddington's having to pull out because of issues with the game sound. That is really unfortunate. So no action on track at the moment. So it looks like everyone's going to just retire from the session to advance straight on into Q2. Waddington says he thinks he's sorted the sound issues. I say everyone will be retiring now. There we go. There's Mon. Bots Gerbil is now in.
Animec.
Yeah, and we have just had confirmation from Zola a few minutes ago. Path is officially not starting today. He is not racing today.
Oh, that's interesting, man, for the championship. Penguin needs the pole position. Penguin needs to get the pole position and to beat Ultimate, because otherwise Ultimate can overtake Penguin in the championship.
Yeah, there is that. There is that strong possibility of that happening, because 7 points. Because Ultimate wins, but if Ultimate wins with the fastest lap, he'll be ahead of Penku in the championship.
Yeah, it's going to be tricky, man. And if one of those DNFs, it will be terrible. Today's the chance for Penku to redeem that race ban he had. Remember?
Indeed. And it looks like Bodge Gerbil, he's going to be heading out onto the track to set a lap. Interesting call.
You still have tires.
Well, he's got nothing. He's got nothing to lose. He's going to be heading into Q2 regardless.
Yeah, but you lose advantage in Q2 to having more tires, or even Q3.
Absolutely, and that's if he makes it through into Q3.
Yeah. I'm not sure I would do that. Well, some drivers take Q1 as a practice session, to be honest.
Well, there is that, yes.
Yeah, so it could happen. And as you can hear, baby says hi, Cassie.
Hello.
He just went for an outlap and then in lap. Wellington is also an outlap in the medium tires. Medium tires are useful here. He loves to confuse us, man.
Yeah.
that is confusing because medium tires are very useful in this track for qualifying session number 2.
Indeed. But still, that is a massive game change. The fact that the path is not going to be racing today.
Yeah, definitely.
And I've just been informed that Botch has a qualifying ban as well.
Okay.
So that's why he was doing an outlap to get his setup locked in. And just a quick heads up, folks, for the next season, all going to plan based on what I've done with the 100% League. All going to plan, I could potentially see myself in the Dev League next season. All going to plan.
We'll see. You're living next realistic?
I've effectively ended my season. Because let's just say, folks, this week has just been the worst week possible for me as far as my league racing career is concerned. And I'll just leave it at that.
What was it that cars what happened yesterday?
Well, the catalyst for it was the fact that I went out to do a qualifying lap, and it wasn't until I was out on track that I realised, I have forgotten my setup. So I was locked into the default setup.
Oh man, that happened to me a couple of times. It's the worst feeling, right? Like when you notice that.
Yeah, and I knew at that point I was already going to be at a disadvantage.
Yeah. However, well, yeah, this track needs a lot of top speed.
Yeah, which I had next to none.
Yeah.
Of last night. But anyway, so let's quickly see. As we've got Wax is the only one that is not advancing into Q2. Boss Gerbil and Mon are going to be retiring from Q2 once we get that underway.
I have the reason why Waddington wasn't the medium tires. It's a wet start.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I just received. Well, I received it before, like 20 minutes before from now. But I just checked the weather and it says overcast with light rainfall. It's 20 minutes of rain and then it's 40 minutes of rain and then it's going to be only overcast. But it's light rainfall, so it's going to be interns. That's why people were using every kind of tires, soft tires. It doesn't matter because it's going to be raining.
So I'm not going to put it past the realm of possibility that a lot of these drivers, if not all of them, are going to have wet weather setups on their cars.
Yes. Wet weather setups on the cars, definitely. Well, not most of them. I know some doesn't have weather setups, but I know one that always has a hybrid setup. That's Sola. He always
his
setups. When he's a good setup guy. He should have a YouTube channel for setups.
Yeah, he's just in Singapore, perfect example of that. He was in a class of his own.
Remember 1 minute gap?
Yeah, a gap of over a minute.
First time it was done on XRL.
Yeah, and we don't normally have leads as big as that.
Yeah, it was crazy. And Casey, about the new game, what do you think about the heroes? Well, not the heroes, but the legends.
The icons.
Yeah, the icons.
Ooh. Yeah, the only small drawback is the fact that the icons are only available in the deluxe edition. The icons for the My Team aspect of the game, folks, are Michael Schumacher, Ayrton Senna, Alain Prost, Jenson Button. I'll get them all. I'll get them all.
I think it's Felipe Massa. No?
I will get them all. David Coulthard, Felipe Massa. There is one more former champion in there, and I can't put my finger on who it is. There are seven icons, folks. I say, right, screw it. Swallow my pride and look them up. Nico Rosberg, the one person I didn't get.
Oh, yeah, it was Nico Rosberg. I forgot about that too. And that's a good one. I want him on my team.
Yeah, but it's interesting that you've got David Coulthard and Felipe Massa there, the only two icons there that are not previous F1 champions.
Yeah, but they're icons, definitely.
Yeah, and you've got Button and Rosberg, both just one championship to their name, and then you've got the elite Schumacher, Senna, and Prost as multiple world champions.
Yeah.
Senna with 3, Prost with 4, Schumacher with 7. Jay comes across the line with a 1:19.137.
Race with Schumacher is going to be fun too.
Yeah. I mean, Schumacher and Hamilton at Mercedes.
I imagine that, man.
The two greatest drivers of all time, with arguably the
14
best
championships
team of all time right now. 14 drivers' championships between them.
Yeah, between me, Hamilton, and Schumacher, we have 14 championships together.
Yeah. What I used to do on my YouTube channel as well is, starting from F1 2013, I did like a season of F1 career mode, as if it was actually me doing the racing.
That's good. You should start doing that again.
Yeah. It's just if I were to resurrect it, I would realistically need to use probably a different name, or just a completely different character avatar altogether.
What? Why don't you use your name?
Well, let's see. Ultimate across the line, meanwhile, an 18.6. I mean, as much as I'd like to use my name, it's just with the success that my name has had from what I've done.
It can be a very good start.
I think it's time to pass the torch on.
Okay.
Because how it played out was, I mean, 2013 was my rookie season. Managed to get a podium in Belgium. 2014, champion. 2015, there was no career mode, so my driver took a year off. 2016, hadn't missed a beat. Driver's champion again, so two-time champion there. 2017, just missing out at the end of the season, and then winning 2 drivers' championships for Williams, fourth title, then believe it or not, I end up being Damon Hill. I got sacked by Williams after winning the title.
Ooh, what?
once what?
That's weird. You got sacked by Williams. Like they
And they didn't give me a reason why.
That's weird. Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Start again. I can help you with the overlays and stuff. There's a way to put the overlays if you don't have a PC or something. And actually,
Well,
you're getting a capture
well-
card. Also,
So well, I've got a I've got OBS.
you only need a capture card, and that's cheap. You don't need
Yeah.
the Elgato. Elgato is expensive, but you can get one. I bought one. It cost me like $20, $20 US. That's around 15 pounds probably. And it works fantastic. That's how I stream. I'll tell you which one.
Yeah.
I'll message you in private.
I have just spotted that. Yes, that I have just spotted a capture card on Amazon, which is about 30 quid.
Yeah, that's super cheap for a capture card.
Yeah, and it's 4K as well.
Yeah.
A 4K capture card. So that'll be handy once I get a Series X.
Nice. You can get it.
Well, that's the plan. We hope to have one. I hope to have one by the end of the year.
Yeah, for Christmas.
Fingers crossed. and then next year, I'll be able to get the PS5 once they start. Yeah.
Oh,
Because,
that's greedy. That's greedy, man.
Look, look. The biggest reason that I've got both platforms is the PlayStation, especially. There's for the PlayStation exclusives. Yeah, like Uncharted, Last of Us, God of War, Horizon Zero Dawn.
Yeah. I agree. I also bought a PS4 just for the exclusives.
Yeah. So yeah, a 4K capture card for 30 quid. That's not bad.
I told you. I've been telling you that for months, probably. You don't need the Elgato card. For everyone that wants to stream, you don't need to spend $200 in an Elgato card. You can do it with that one.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
use that one. I stream in 1080p. I don't
1080p.
Yeah, 1080p. I stream that one.
Yeah. But of course, especially with how pricey 4K TVs are, it's I doubt I'll be getting a 4K TV anytime soon.
Yeah.
But on a more comedic note, that pit stop blunder for the Mercedes team at Monaco. Bottas's wheel nut. They finally got it off.
Yeah.
There was even one point where even Ferrari tried to help, and even Ferrari couldn't get it off.
Yeah. Did you see did you watch last night's stream, the dev stream or not?
I haven't had a chance to watch it back yet. No.
Okay. I was telling that I saw a post in Facebook that it was a Google search about what was the longest pit
Oh yes. Yeah.
the longest pit stop in F1, and the answer is 42 hours. Since the right front wheel was finally removed from Valtteri Bottas' Mercedes 2 days after it failed to come off during his pit stop. So the longest pit stop in F1 is 42 hours.
Yeah, I doubt anybody's going to try and beat that anytime soon.
Yeah. That's crazy. 42 hour pit stop. Considering you see 1.7 seconds pit stops now from Red Bull.
Yeah, and I was about to say that sort of time for Red Bull. And talking of times, Penku's top of the timesheets with a 1:18.3.
Oh, that's 3 tenths from multi-minutes.
So right now it's advantage Penku.
Who do you think is going to be getting pole position today? Sasha can steal it. He's 1 second.
Yeah, Sasha could be a Sasha could be the dark horse.
Yeah, that second between Penko and Sasha, it's not something that it's not a real time, you know.
No, because the real business is going to be when Q3 gets underway.
Yes, and it looks like Penko has a dry weather setup and ultimate too.
I think.
Because look at the times. It's 1 second difference
compared to everybody else. Yeah, that's a valid point. That's a very valid point there, because the biggest thing to take into account is the fact that it's going to be a wet start, but is it going to be wet all the way through? Maybe they're banking on the race being dry towards the end.
Yeah, it's going to be dry after 45 minutes, but I don't know. It's going to be dry.
But that's going to be cutting it fine.
Yes, but Ascari, we have Ascari, man. Ascari chicken.
Yes.
You are going to suffer that.
We've already seen a couple of drivers. We've already seen a few drivers bin it at Ascari over the course of this weekend. Wax with that very scary. Wax with a very scary crash. His car upside down while I was on board with him.
That's definitely the crash of the season.
Yeah, I don't think anything's going to top that. The fact I was on board at the time. But yeah, and so we've got a few American drivers that are absent this evening because they are going to be busy watching the Indy 500.
Oh. Today?
Yep, it's the Indy 500 today, and it actually gets underway in about 10 minutes. So about 10 minutes from now, we're going to have the Indy 500 getting underway.
Is that where Grosjean is racing?
Sadly, Grosjean didn't qualify for the race.
Oh.
And yes, folks, I did check the grid yesterday, and I couldn't see Grosjean's name on it.
So where did he get? Oh, it's not the Indy. It's not the same Indy. He got a podium somewhere, right?
Well, it was the. It was Indianapolis, but it wasn't the Indianapolis Oval.
Oh, okay.
That he got the podium. And that's what it is.
What?
It's not the fact he didn't qualify. I've just found out why Grosjean isn't at the Indy 500 at all.
Why?
Says he can't justify the risk of ovals to his wife and kids.
Oh well.
So he's skipped the Indy 500 altogether.
Yeah, I can understand that. It's hard to justify stuff.
So Zola's retired from the session. He's right on the cusp. So it's going to be either Ledger or Zola that is going to be eliminated. And oh no, actually Zola's safe. Zola's safe. That's why he's retired, because Ledger's invalidated. So taking the qualifying bans into account, and Ascari's just gained another. Ascari's just claimed another victim.
Told you, Ascari.
Wow. Both McLarens are out. So it's Penku, Ultimate, JBL, Jay, Sasha, Hurricane, Bullbeast, Waddington, Fletch, Zola. They're all through. And you've got Jackson, Ledger, who are out. And Bots, Gerbil, and Mon serving qualifying bans.
Well, Bots, Gerbil, and Mon with the qualifying bans. That's lucky. With 15 drivers. So you're starting P13 and P14.
Yeah, the one saving grace they've got is the fact that they're going to have a fresh. Well, everybody's going to have intermediates for the start of the race, and that's if the rain is heavy enough for it.
Yeah. Okay, as we start qualifying session number 3, I'm going to start the prediction. Safety car in lap 1.
Yes, and bearing in mind, folks, it's going to be a wet start as well.
I don't know, because there's some pros and cons. Wet start. It's turn 1 on Monza. But also, there's only 15 drivers.
So it's less likely it could be less likely we're going to see any.
Exactly. But also, we have Sola in the grid. I hope he doesn't kill me.
Hear the commentator's curse, folks.
I'm kidding, so you know.
That's it. And Zola's probably going to be thinking, "Wait, stop the count." Let's get the temperature back up. So while we're waiting for drivers to. While we're waiting for drivers to ready up to get their laps in, we won't be able to show them on screen, folks. But we are gonna quickly go through the sponsors.
Yes.
Yeah. So the sponsors, we've got ANSI 3D, and that's for your 3D printed tracks of the. Of all the tracks on the calendar, and we've also got VPG for your wheels for the PC gamers. CD keys I'll get into shortly with the daily deals. One Tap, where you've got your custom liveries for iRacing and Assetto Corsa. Clutch control for your grips for your controllers for Xbox, PlayStation, and Nintendo Switch, and Misja Industries for all your sports attire, be it for your race suits, your helmets, boxing gloves, or even football kits as well. Am I missing? That I've just done them.
Yeah, that's
Anti 3D clutch control, Misja Industries, Enterprises, whatever you want to call them, clutch control. Yeah, so it's just CD keys to do. Just CD keys. That's all. So I'll quickly get CD.
Okay.
Oxy in the chat saying Path not in Q3. Yeah, that's correct. Path's not racing at all, actually.
Yeah, that is a surprise.
Yeah, maybe he feels comfortable. Maybe he feels confident that the Ultimate and Penku are not gonna close the gap on them as much as. He's confident that Path and Penku and Ultimate are not going to close the gap significantly. Path's away with his family this weekend, so hope Path and his family are having a great time wherever and whatever it is they're doing. So Penku fastest at the moment with a 1:18.5. Ultimate, that was just an exploratory lap at 29.9. Waddington coming through Retifilio chicane. CD keys, the top 5 daily deals. We've got Outriders, which is also available on Game Pass right now. I still haven't played it yet, but I'm definitely going to give it a go over the course of the week. Oh, and on EA Play, as Waddington invalidates his lap, see what Zola can do as he's coming up to Retifilio. And Knockout City on EA Play. I've been playing that over the last couple of days. It is an absolute blast. Because it's just 3-on-3 dodgeball. How cool's that?
Is dodgeball?
Yeah, Knockout City's dodgeball.
What game is it?
Knockout City. It's part of the EA Play library.
Nice.
Yeah, I've been giving it a go over the last couple of days. I've been having an absolute blast with it. But anyway, back to the daily deals. You've got Outriders plus the Hellrangers content pack, and that is 46% off, 32% off the off Biomutant, which just got released this week, I believe.
Yeah, it got released.
That.
Just got released. Probably this or last week.
Yeah, so Biomutant, definitely a highly anticipated title as Zola comes across the line with a 119.6 JBL coming through the Ascari chicane now. Yeah, it just got released earlier this week. And it's on CD Keys right now. You can get the pre-order bundle on PC, 32% off. You've got the Seasons expansion pack for The Sims 4, 77% off. Effectively half price for Nier Replicant on PC, and the top daily deal for today, the brand new Resident Evil game, Resident Evil Village.
Cheap. That's very cheap.
42% off. Resident Evil Village. That's a game I'm definitely looking forward to playing. I still haven't watched any gameplay, folks. But don't worry, I have been seeing all the memes. I've been seeing all the memes regarding that big tall lady.
Bro, you need to watch gameplay from that game. It's amazing. Are you going to get it?
That's it. Well, that's the plan anyway.
Let us know so we can. You're going to stream the walkthrough or something.
I might do it. Whether I stream it straight to my YouTube channel on my PlayStation or whether I stream it through Twitch on my Xbox. Because as far as actually editing the playthrough is concerned, I'm not going to have the time to do it because on my personal YouTube channel, I'm mainly focusing on doing F1 related content and my Disney series Kingdom of Isolation, where in that series I'm just talking where each episode just talks about a different Disney film.
Oh,
JBL's Invalidate.
I saw those. Yeah, those are good.
Yeah. I've got a couple of episodes coming out over the next couple of days. I've been really busy getting them recorded. I've only got a handful to do before I go into the Renaissance period, starting from The Little Mermaid through to Tarzan, and the summer for the Kingdom of Isolation is just gonna be the Renaissance films, because with how significant that period in Disney's history was, and also for how special it was for people like me growing up, because those films were part of my childhood, effectively.
Yeah, definitely. You're an old man now. Huh?
Yeah, 28 years old. Look, technically I'm 26 because I've had 2 lockdown birthdays. They don't count.
No, they don't count. Yeah, that's true. I agree with you, so I'm 28 now.
Yeah. So Fletcher's on a hot lap. He's coming up to the Ascari chicane, and we'll go on board with Hurricane afterwards. So Fletch coming up towards Parabolica now with about 3.5 minutes to go. And Sash. Yeah, Penku's still fastest with a 1:18.5. Sash is second with a 1:18.9. Ultimate a 1:19.010. Jay a 1:19.047. Fletch with a 1:19.5. He goes 7th at the moment. Let's see what Hurricane can do. Just a lot of traffic just getting out of the way. Hurricane would have actually benefited from the tow from those guys. Would have benefited from a tow from them around Curva Grande, especially. Coming up towards the second Lesmo now. Breaks down to about 110 miles an hour, and now shifting through the gears 7th and 8th. And it looks like he's backed out. He's not using any ERS. He might be going for a second run here. Yeah, he's 2 seconds down. He's backed out. Ultimate started his lap, so let's see what he can do.
Let's watch
him. On board with him through the Retifilio chicane. Small lock up there on the entry. Bit of a twitch of oversteer. Out on the exit, and then just hugging the inside line of Curva Grande. And he's a 10th down. He's almost 2/10 down. That's interesting. Here comes Lesmo 1. Breaks down to about 120 miles an hour. Second Lesmo breaks down to 115. So smooth. He is so smooth through those corners. He's gonna be able to make up time, and he's made up 4/10. He's 2/10 up now.
Fast sector number 2.
Yeah, purple sector 2 for him. He needs to make up another 3/4 to challenge Penku's lap time. Comes round Parabolica. Got an 18.5 to beat. It's an 18.7. It's not enough at the moment. Where is Penku? There he is. He's coming up towards the Ascari chicane now. He's backed out. And Hurricane's returned to the session. Hurricane's like, oh no! He's our third victim at the Ascari chicane.
Hurricane.
Hurricane's car facing backwards.
Sad for Hurricane.
3 drivers gone at the Ascari chicane in qualifying. JBL's invalidated. He's invalidated as well. Who's on a lap? Fletch is on a lap. He's improving at the moment. He's almost a 10th up. And Sasha out of nowhere. 118.4. Fletch with a 119.0. Just double checking. What's the lap record round here?
Lap record.
I meant to ask that earlier.
Let me check it.
So we've got about 20 seconds to go. Penku's gone for another run. And Ultimate's invalidated. So that's it. At best, Ultimate's going to start third.
Let me check real quick the lap
Really
record.
attacking it. He only needs a 10th. He's 300s up. Really attacking the curves at the Ascari chicane. He needs another 10th from somewhere to steal pole position from Sasha.
Lap record is
And as I say that,
118.7 from
the
Penku.
lap record has been broken. And he takes it back. Penku takes the lap record back. 118.398. Less than 300s. And that is pole for Penku. What a boost to his momentum for the championship. Waddington still hasn't set a lap time, and he's invalidated. That is really unfortunate there for Waddington. Wow. What we need to do for next season is we need to implement points for pole position.
There is 12 points for position now.
Ah,
Yeah, that's something. Yeah, they get both points for each point position.
right. So I may need to do a quick rejigging of the.
I posted already the standings.
So what was that? Yeah, I've got that in front of me. I said I might need to do a quick rejigging of the permutations, see how many points they'll need. So 25 for the win. So the top 10: Penku, Sasha, Ultimate, Bullbeast, Jay, Fletch, JBL, Hurricane, Zola, and Waddington. That's your top 10. 25 points for the win. Point for fastest lap. Point for penalty free. And point for pole. So that's 28 times that by 3. 84 points. Minus 61. So that's 1 point there. A 60-point difference now. And there it is. There's the rain. It doesn't look heavy enough for intermediates. It doesn't look like it's wet enough for intermediates.
It looks really light, right?
Yeah.
That's weird.
So now we're going to be... so what we're going to be doing now is we're going to be observing the 1 minute silence to pay our respects to Jason Pasquier, who passed away from injury sustained during a crash at the Moto3 race earlier today. Jason Pasquier passing away at the age of 19 earlier today.
Very young. He was very young.
Yeah.
Well, the result for the prediction, we have, let me see the prediction. 41% yes, 59% no.
It is. I say it does look really evenly split. But as far as my bank holiday Monday entertainment is concerned, I've got my afternoon movie sorted with Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. My favorite Spider-Man movie now. Even beating out Spider-Man 3. Cringe dancing aside, I know.
Definitely, that's a very good one.
Yeah, it's that leap of faith scene. Doesn't matter how many times I watch it, I still get excited every time I watch it.
Yeah, that's a very good one. You chose a very good one.
Yeah, that's because there's one particular point during that leap of faith scene where he's it looks like he's falling towards the ground, but with the way the frame is on screen, he's not falling through the frame. He's actually rising through the frame, becoming Spider-Man.
Yeah, that's really, really, really good.
Yeah,
I enjoyed that
and
movie.
it's no surprise that the film ended up winning Best Animated Film at the Oscars that year as well.
Ah, yeah, I remember that.
And then about 90% of the time, the other animated film Oscars, they go to either Disney or Pixar.
Yeah.
Nevertheless, here we go.
About to start.
Yep. There we go. Here come the lights. You guys know what time it is. It's lights out, and it's race time here at Monza, and they are all starting on intermediates. Watch for the first corner carnage, and there it is! There's the first corner not even first corner carnage. That's a lot of debris. There it is! Virtual safety car. And I was actually debating whether to put him on yes or no. I should have put it on yes.
I
should have put it on yes.
Dang.
That was quick.
But did you see the incident? It was two drivers trying to go into a gap.
Yeah, a gap that just was never gonna materialize.
Yeah.
So Fletch has a lot of damage. Mon's lost an end plate. What has Wax done? Has he lost an end plate as well? I think he has. I might be wrong. Give me a different camera angle, Cody's. Yeah, Wax has lost an end plate. Bodge Gerbil looks like he's lost one as well. We'll see how many actually come into the pits. But the crucial thing is, as it stands, it is Penku in the lead. That is the crucial thing. Penku is in the lead. 1.2 ahead of Ultimate. Bull Beast third, Sasha fourth, Jay fifth, Zola sixth. What a start he had. He managed to avoid the first corner. He managed to avoid the carnage at the start. Waddington 7th, and you've got Ledger, JBL, Jackson, Hurricane, Gerbil, everyone from Ledger down to Fletch, all having to come in, and the McLarens are going to have to double stack as well, just to really rub the salt in. There's the double stack there. That's the last thing they needed. That is the last thing they needed.
No, this is bad. Look at the amount of time they're losing.
I mean, JBL is already 33 seconds behind the nearest car, which is Waddington. That's how much time JBL has lost. That's how much time those that have had to change their front wing have lost. And Waddington and Zola, XRL veterans here. They've been here since day one. Waddington getting ahead of Zola into 6th place. And Ultimate gets the fastest lap of the race now. It is wet enough that they're having to use inters. Ledger does have a time penalty, so I just need to double check that one. It is a 5-second penalty. That penalty was for he got a 5-second penalty for corner cutting. I think might be wrong on that one, but But judging by the fact that he still got it, it looks like he might have got himself a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit. No, he actually had 2 5-second penalties. One for corner cutting and one for a collision with Bull Beast under the virtual safety car. This is the closest This is one of the closest battles on track right now. You've got Sasha and Jay battling over 4th place. You've got Ultimate, who's bearing down on Penku. And Ultimate, again, another fastest lap. 1:30.2. He's really closing in on Penku. The gap was 1.2. Ultimate has cut that gap in half now. So far, as it stands, Penku will be just 34 points behind Path in the championship. And Ultimate will be 48.
As of right now, right?
That, as it stands, that is correct. That is as it stands. Still early days yet. Anything can still happen here. Because the big thing to take into account here is, oh, Wax has lost it at Parabolica. Wax has lost it. He's facing the wrong way at Parabolica. And Ledger's had to come in again. Ledger has had to come in again to get rid of that penalty. Now, if these two were to swap positions, they would effectively end up level on points. But Ultimate would be ahead by virtue of better race results.
It's going to be tricky, man. We've forgotten completely about Ultimate in this championship. We were focusing in Path and Penku, but then
Path and Penku
shows up.
But Ultimate, with his win in Mexico, just comes out of nowhere, says, "Hey, I'm still in the hunt. Don't forget about me."
Yeah, exactly.
Waddington had a go at Sasha heading into the first Lesmo. He's right on the back of him heading into the second Lesmo. The ERS situation. Sasha has more ERS. Yellow flag sector 3. That's one of the Alpha Tauris. And it is Fletch. Fletch has lost it at Parabolica as well. Waddington can't quite get past just yet. Anything can still happen here. Penku is starting to open up a gap again. Gap back up to 1.1 seconds. Fletcher's had to come in. That'll be a front wing change. Absolute nightmare for him. Penku, fastest lap of the race with a 1:29.685. That's the first one into the 29s today. And what Waddington needs to do is he needs to start managing his ERS better. Otherwise, he's going to have little to no chance of overtaking Sasha.
Sasha is a
Ledger,
different driver to overtake her. He's a different
Ledger,
driver to overtake her.
first time penalty of the day, or first track limit penalty of the day for Ledger. It's the first one. It's the first track limit of the race. And Ultimate, he's already got that gap back down to just half a second. Is he gonna try anything here? He's not gonna be close enough at the Ascari chicane. The purple sector 2 for him. Ultimate trying everything he can to keep within touching distance of Penku. But I don't think it's going to be enough just yet. Penku effectively has a full battery at his disposal. And that is allowing him to keep ahead of Ultimate. Onto lap 7 of 27. And Penku, oh, wait a minute! What happened to Penku? Ultimate is right on the back of him somehow. What's happened now? Here he comes. He's going to go for the overtake into the Della Rosa chicane. What has happened? Where did it all go wrong for Penku?
That was probably...
Side by side. Ultimate cuts the corner. He has to give the position back. He has to give the position back. There he goes. It was either that or they take each other out of the race.
Yeah. Good racing from them and good sportsmanship from Ultimate there.
Yeah, I mean, it was the only thing he could do. He had to cut the chicane, otherwise it was going to be a massive accident between the two. And Penku goes very wide on the exit of Ascari. Lap 8 now. These two still battling for the lead. Waddington still trying to work out how to get ahead of Sasha. Oh, yellow flags, and that is Ledger. That's Ledger, that's gone. It's another virtual safety car. And it's Curva Grande.
Curva Grande.
That is really unlucky there for Ledger. That's his race done. Hurricane has a time penalty as well. That's 2 virtual safety cars today so far. Green flag's out and we're back underway. Botch Gerbil is on the back of Mon. Botch Gerbil on the back of Mon right now. I'm just going to double check what's happening as far as the X3 race is concerned. They've just started lap 8. It is currently Whippy in the lead in the X3 race at the moment. And all going to plan, because the X3 championship could be wrapped up here tonight as well, all going to plan.
The X3 championship?
Yeah, the X3 Drivers' Championship. Oh, no! I think it's the Drivers' Championship. I might be wrong on that one. So I'll just double check the standings for that very quickly. Waddington still trying to work out how he's going to try and get past Sasha. And there he goes. Oh, and they've just... Oh, dearie me. They've just had another DNF. The X3 race has just had another DNF, and that has brought out the safety car. Whippy taking the opportunity to come into the pits. With Asda not racing, Whippy stays where he is. He'll wrap up the X3 championship.
Today? You're staying where he is?
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah. So that'll be the first of the 3 Drivers' Championships wrapped up, if things stay as they are in X3 right now. We've got the X2 race coming up at 8 o'clock this evening, folks, if you want to stay tuned for that. Penku, interestingly, has come into the... Penku's made his stop, so that's put Ultimate into the lead. Yellow flags, and that is the Haas of JBL at Curva Grande. If it's not Ascari, it's Curva Grande in these conditions. Penku has just got himself ahead of Zola. He's really closing in. Ultimate's in the pits now, and that puts Jay into the lead. Oh, this is going to be tight. This is going to be tight. Has the undercut worked for Penku? Yes, it has! The undercut has worked. Penku is back into the de facto lead of the race because Jay is yet to make his stop.
That's a nice one.
That is crucial for Penku. That undercut is what he needed.
Definitely.
And he's already closing in. He's closing in on Jay and closing in fast. Gap down to 15 seconds. But going back to Spider-Man for a moment, have you got the Spider-Man games for the PS4 yet?
No, I haven't played them. I heard that was
they are. Let's say they are both good. Let's say the PS4 Spider-Man game and then the Miles Morales spin-off, both are fantastic.
Really?
Yeah.
Oof, I think I need to get that then.
Yeah. And with regards to the main Spider-Man game, definitely get the Game of the Year edition because the DLC is really good as well.
The DLC?
That's Jay into the... Yeah, the Game of the Year edition includes all the DLC.
Oh.
Yeah. So, Penku now 4.2 ahead of Ultimate. Absolutely incredible that he's pulled out a 4.3 second gap. Warrington's still on the back of Sasha, still can't work out how to get past. Warrington's probably thinking Sasha's driving the widest Ferrari in the world right now. And that is just Flex getting out of the way. That's blue flags coming into play. Sasha has been doing a much better job of managing his ERS than Warrington has. Here we go. These conditions, it is very, very tricky, but Warrington has shown how good he is previously. And we have been seeing some of that old... we have been seeing some of that classic Warrington magic from seasons past. And Sasha twitching with oversteer. Round Parabolica. This is Waddington's chance. But Sasha's counteracted using the ERS as well. That's how it's done, folks. That's how you manage your ERS. Sasha knew Waddington was using the ERS behind him, so he decided to counteract that, ensuring Waddington does not get past. Now Waddington needs to get his battery to charge up. Hurricane, meanwhile, he's right on the back of Zola for 7th place. Jackson into the pits now, and it looks like we're going to have a 4-car dance for 3rd place very shortly. This battle between Sasha and Waddington has brought them right into the mix with Bull Beast and Jay. Ultimate now 3.5 seconds behind, and I think the rain is starting to ease up now. The rain's starting to ease up. Let's see what Jay can do here. Can he get past Bull Beast? And Ultimate... Oh! Hello! Hello! That is a game changer! A 3-second penalty for Ultimate. That is a game changer! And even that's an understatement, folks. That is just what Penku needed. Ultimate is gonna be kicking himself over that penalty. As long as Penku can keep it clean as well. As long as Penku can keep it clean, he'll be fine. Jay right on the back of Bull Beast. Mon gets ahead of JBL for 9th place. Got the fastest lap. It is still Penku that's got the fastest lap, so Penku started the day with 179. He's now on 180 because of his pole position, his point for pole position, so he'll be on 207, bringing the gap to just 33 points. And oh, that's ball. DRS enabled. What an absolute masterstroke from Jay. One absolute masterstroke. He came in, made his stop, and almost immediately the DRS is enabled. One absolute masterstroke from Jay. Now he can start hunting down potentially a podium position.
That wasn't expected.
That is an... And Fletch gets a time penalty for corner cutting. That is a... I'm lost for words about that one. That is an absolute masterstroke. First man onto slicks and almost immediately DRS enabled. And Jay's probably thinking, thank you very much, I'll have a bit of that. And Penku into the pits. Here he comes into the pits, and so does Ultimate. It's going to be a pit stop race. Here we go. Are they going to go softs or are they going to go mediums? Penku goes mediums. Ultimate on softs. That's bold. Because the softs are going to burn out a lot quicker than the mediums.
I would have picked the mediums, to be honest.
Penku's going to be at a short-term disadvantage here, but he's going to have a long-term advantage because of his tyre choice. Ultimate's thinking. Ultimate needed to go onto the softs to try and get ahead of Penku to ensure that he can build that 3-second gap that he needs to get that race win. Everybody now on dry weather tyres. Penku, Jay, Bullbeast, Waddington and Zola, JBL and Wax all on mediums. Everybody else is on the softs. Yellow flag sector 3. That's just the Ferrari of Wax. Get out of the way. We've got a battle for the lead on our hands here. Bullbeast is right on the back of Jay for 3rd place. Wax, a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. Oh no! It's a 4-way dance for 3rd place now. Jay, Bullbeast, Sasha, Waddington. This is gonna be good. 10 to go here. Let's turn up the heat. And Bots Gerbil, fastest lap of the race. Ultimate is right on the back of Penku here. And Mon gets the fastest lap of the race. There it is. DRS for Ultimate. Not much Penku can do about this. Side by side into Ascari. This is going to be brave. Is he going to make it stick? Yes, he does. Ultimate into the lead. Now he needs to start pulling the gap. But I don't think Penku's going to give up without a fight yet. Ultimate and... Oh, that's interesting. Did Ultimate let Penku through to ensure that Ultimate's got DRS? Yes, he has! That's a that's a great call from Ultimate. Mind games between these two. And Ultimate says, thank you very much, I'll have a bit of that. And he goes back into the lead. Not quite when Penku's saying, not tonight. He's not giving it up without a fight. And Penku back into the lead, heading into Curva Grande. What a sight for the Tifosi. 2 Italian teams, 1 and 3. And you've got Ferrari 4th, Alfa Romeo 5th. So you've got 4 Italian cars in the top 5. Yellow flag sector 1. Hurricane, fastest lap of the race. I think Ultimate's losing momentum. Ultimate is losing momentum. He's using more ERS than Penku. There it is, Fletch with the time penalty. Penku with more ERS than Ultimate. Penku trying to break the slipstream here. Oh, this is going to be tight, and I think he's got it. He does. Ultimate's got it for keeps. Now he needs to start pulling away. He needs a 3-second gap to try. He needs a 3-second gap. Sasha now into 3rd. This is getting interesting now. This battle for 3rd place is now still a 4-way dance. Bots Gerbil again, fastest lap of the race. And it's a virtual safety car. Fletcher's gone. Fletcher's gone at Ascari. Another victim of the Ascari chicane.
Told you Ascari was going to be tricky.
That's like, what, 4 or 5 names that have been claimed at Ascari today? Absolutely incredible. Penku is going to be determined to get back ahead of Ultimate. If he can stay within DRS range, he should be okay. And there it is, DRS enabled. He is crucially within DRS range. We're going to be on to lap 20. It will be 8 laps to go. Here we go. Penku with DRS and DRS. Ultimate has tried charging his batteries, but there's nothing he can do with the overspeed that Penku has got. They're going to be going side by side into the Retifilio chicane, and Ultimate keeps the lead. Ultimate got a much better exit heading into Curva Grande, but he can't pull that 3-second gap that he needs. And Jay's dropped a couple of positions. If Penku can stay within that 3-second window, he's going to beat Ultimate on penalty countback. Penku is starting to struggle though. The harder he's pushing, the faster he's going to be wearing his tyre. The faster he's going to wear his tyres out. That's a purple sector 2 for Penku though. Hurricane, another time penalty. And Bull Beast gets ahead of Waddington. Penku still within that 3-second window. Ultimate fastest lap of the race, a 1:23.062. But oh, Sasha out of nowhere. Sasha steals the fastest lap. 7 to go now. Penku following Ultimate round Curva Grande. This is working absolute wonders for Ultimate right now. And Bodge Gerbil, fastest lap of the race. This track is definitely getting faster. Can Penku stay within that 3-second window? Penku's now within half a second. He's been very smart charging his ERS. And now he's using some of it to start closing the gap on Ultimate. Yellow flag sector 3, and that's one of the Mercedes. That is one of the Mercedes drivers. And it's Waddington!
Oof.
It's Waddington! Unbelievable! And Penku, oh, he went for it! Penku went for it!
Oh,
A very late send! That was brave!
that was brave, yeah. 5 laps to go.
Now out. Yeah, 5 after this. Ultimate 1.1 ahead. He is crucially out of DRS range from Penku now. But Penku needs to start closing that gap now. He needs to stay within that 3-second window. Otherwise, he's in trouble. Gap is 1.3.
I don't think the tires are going to be...
Ultimate's tyres are still going to be Ultimate's tires are going to start falling off pretty soon.
I'm not sure.
They're going to start falling off the cliff edge pretty soon, and that's going to allow Penku to come back through, take advantage, and get the lead back. Gap's now up to 1.4. This is the battle we're going to be focusing on for the rest of the race. And oh! Ultimate spun it! Ultimate spun it!
Okay, this.
Ultimate spun it!
Damn.
Crucially still in the race, but that is going to be a massive hammer blow!
Lost template? He lost his template?
I don't think he has. I'm just checking. No damage. Crucially, no damage. But Sasha is now within that 3-second window. He could leapfrog him into second place.
What happened to him? This concentrated. He lost concentration for a second.
One mistake. That's all it takes. That's all it takes to change the course of the race. Yeah, Oxy, there is the strong possibility of Sasha being in P2. Ultimate is gonna be kicking himself, and there he goes! There he goes! He's got it again! He's got it again in a Scurry! And that's Sasha now into P2! The Tifosi are going absolutely bananas right now! Has gone so wrong so quickly. As I say that, I believe Sasha's just picked up a penalty. Yes, he has. Whoever's commentating, I love the enthusiasm. That would be yours truly, Oxy. That would be yours truly. That is huge. Ultimate was leading the race, and he's now down to third in the space of just a couple of laps. That has just killed any and all momentum he had. I think at this point, Ultimate may just have to swallow his pride, because as it stands, he's going to be 53 points behind, with 56 left on the table. I think he may as well. I think at this point he's. I mean, well, he's just got himself the fastest lap. Ultimate's just got the fastest lap, but he is going to be. He's going to be kicking himself after that mistake. Well, those mistakes even, but my word, that is an absolute game changer. Because Ultimate has effectively thrown away the championship at the Ascari chicane. And Ultimate, oh no, oh, there's another penalty for him.
Oh.
Another penalty for Ultimate.
That's
It's all full. It is all falling apart so quickly for him.
He's falling apart.
Yeah, I hate to say it, but championship's over for him.
Probably.
He had a chance to get the win here today after taking the lead, but instead he's going to be walking away with, at best, 3rd place. Yellow flag sector 2, that's one of the Ferraris. That's just Wax at the Della Rocha chicane. We're on to the last lap now, and driver of the day, I think there's no contest. I've got to give it to Penku. He has not put a foot wrong all race, and causing Ultimate to crack when it mattered most.
Yeah.
Not really much else I can say beyond that. Penku is gonna close the gap to just 34 points. He'll be 34 points behind Path heading into France. He is 1 step closer. He is 1 step closer to becoming champion, and he has been phenomenal all race. Here comes Penku. The Tifosi have every reason to celebrate. It's not the Italian team they were expecting, but it's Penku who takes the win and fastest lap right at the end. Make that 33 points.
Showing how.
Make that 33 points.
Penku showing us how to do it.
And it's a clean sweep. Oh, dearie me. And that was Bull Beast right into the back of Ultimate. Sasha, Ultimate, Bull Beast, Jay, Bots, Gerbil, Mon, Zola, JBL, and Hurricane. That's your top 10. The fastest lap outside the top 10. It is Wax. Wax gets the fastest lap outside the top 10. But the big talking point of the day is that Ultimate has effectively kissed goodbye to the Season 4 Drivers' Championship.
Yes, that mistakes cost him the championship.
And the X3 race is on its last lap as well. Bots Gerbil gets Codemaster's driver of the day, but for us, it has to be Penku. So we'll get the full race results up very shortly. But there he is, Penku. I believe it's his 3rd win of the season. Pretty sure it's his 3rd win of the season.
I believe so. Let me check real quick. Just before we get into the standings, Whippy crosses the line, he wins the race, and that is our first Season 4 XRL champion. Whippy is your X3 champion for Season 4. Congratulations to Whippy, X3 champion. Race results for X1, meanwhile, Penku, a phenomenal win, edges him 1 step closer to bringing the title decider to Brazil. Sasha 2nd, Ultimate 3rd, Bull Beast 4th, Jay 5th. 4 Italian cars in the top 5. Bots Gerbil 6th, and Hurricane actually at the end takes the fastest lap. Wow! Mon 7th, Zola 8th, JBL 9th, Hurricane rounding up the top 10. Then you got Careless, Jackson, and Wax. That's the rest of your finishers. Waddington, Fletch, and Ledger all not finishing. Hurricane with the fastest lap of the race. 34 points is the gap between Path and Penku heading into France next week. It's not over yet. 34?
34 points.
That's nothing, man. That's nothing.
Yeah.
So,
Another flawless performance from Penku next week, and it's full speed ahead to the season finale.
Yeah. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be really exciting. Well, guys, thank you very much for tonight. No, it's day also, right? It's 5 p.m. It should be 7 p.m. for you.
Yeah, it's 6:45. Just
Yeah,
now,
so yeah, basically night. So thank you very much, guys, and we'll see you on the next race in France.
Yeah.
It's going to be
Yeah.
a back home race.
Is he gonna show up though?
That's a tricky one. We'll see. Hopefully it all goes right.
Yeah, but of course, we've got the X2 race coming up in about an hour's time to conclude this weekend's XR. We will see you guys. We will see you guys next week at France.